Yo, what's good? We back with another Cannon Talks. Make sure I like, comment, and subscribe, you feel me? Make sure I follow me on Instagram at Neat Cannon, you heard? Today, what we gonna talk about why it's important to keep shit P, you heard? You gotta keep shit playing, you feel me? Like, when you dealing with women, they always gonna try their best to, like, get under your skin, or what they wanna do is, like, get you out of character, or just to feel like they got you, to have some type of feelings for them, you feel me? So when you don't care, or at least show that you don't care, they still be on that quest the whole time, you feel me? When you be nonchalant, you not really paying them no mind, like, you giving them like the bare minimum, they be doing the most because they more into you than you are into them, you feel me? And with that saying, like, it's not the ones that you running down chasing them. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to create value as a man. You feel me? And what I mean by creating value is just get on your shit. Go to the gym. Whatever your craft is, music, sports, whatever, work on that shit on a daily basis. You feel me? Like, focus on your hygiene. You feel me? Make sure everything is smelling, looking good. You feel me? Go get the shape up, get the haircut. Whatever your image is, but just make sure you clean. You feel me? You smell good. Make sure you in the gym on a daily basis, you feel me? And just make it irresistible for a woman to just walk past you. Make her wanna have to say something to you or look at you a certain way, you feel me? And once you start that, you gotta understand, once you start getting into situationships and relationships, women like to play a lot of games, you feel me? Cause now in this day and age, a lot of women ain't just dealing with one nigga, you feel me? They got multiple men in their phone that they texting, DMing, feel me? They might link with somebody today, somebody tomorrow, somebody the next day, feel me? They all got different, feel me? Different options. So at the end of the day, when you doing the most or you doing the least, they be more intrigued because they like, why he not pressed like the rest of these niggas is pressed? That don't mean she gonna always hit you up, but it's gonna be in her head, you feel me? Cause she's gonna go wherever the options is at. One nigga might be wanting to feed her today, she gonna go there. And then the next nigga might be wanting to feed her the next day, she gonna go there, you feel me? But it's gonna be in her head like, this nigga ain't text me back out of all the niggas, and she gonna be the one to hit you up more than anything, you feel me? At the end of the day, you gotta always keep shit played because don't be telling them too much, feel me? They don't really need to know too much, you feel me? Unless you know somebody really did for you, and time is the ultimate test of that, you feel me? Don't just meet a woman and if she want to get to know you, give her the bare minimum, you feel me? Don't give her everything about you and where you from and your family and this, that, and the third. Keep that shit short and sweet, you feel me? What you do, a little bit about where you from, a little bit about your history, and then that's it, you feel me? At the end of the day, most women, they just trying to see what they could get from men in certain situations. If they really, really, really for you, you can tell. Feel me? And I'm talking about in this day and age, it's not like it's not a even pursuit. You feel me? A lot of women just feel like, oh, he gotta chase me because I got 10 other guys chasing me. The man that she actually wants is never gonna chase her. Feel me? Because he is chasing his purpose. He is focused on his goals. You feel me? So you got to really understand that, like, you just got to be focused on your goals. Feel me? Creating value, not chasing after women because they're going to come when they see that you that nigga. Like, when they see you the man that they really want because you made yourself that. Feel me? Men is valued by what they have, by what they obtained through life, but what they worked hard for. You ain't just wake up and your value was there, you feel me? It be different with women because men look at women different than women look at men. Men value women for their looks, feel me? They value women for their nurturing capability, you feel me? So at the end of the day, you gotta realize as a man, you gotta create value through hard work, through getting your bread up, through acquiring assets, through providing security and protection and making her feel like, oh, if I'm with him, I feel like everything will be taken care of financially, feel me? And just even in the safe aspect. If you like, she don't think you could protect her, she not gonna want to be around you, feel me? But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, even if you around her and she around you, what you need to do is still keep things to a minimum. You don't want to like her more than she likes you. Cause soon as you do that, that's like a big turn off for women. You feel me? Imagine a nigga, she wake up in the morning and she texts good morning. He like, good morning, I missed you so much. She gonna look like, nah, what's up with this nigga? Feel me? She might not say that out loud, but some niggas, y'all be saying that shit and y'all don't realize that should be a turn off to them. Cause it be the niggas that's not saying that shit. Like, shorty be like, oh, I missed you. I'll be like, word. And she'll do the most, keep on doing the most because I barely acknowledge it. Or she be like, oh, I love you. I'll be like, good looks. Feel me? You don't gotta, it's not even no disrespect shit. It's just on some simple shit like, thank you. Niggas don't gotta, I don't have to say a certain thing back to somebody just because they said it to me. You feel me? At the end of the day, that's what's gonna make them like be more pursuing you, like more trying to see what you got going on instead of cause dealing with all the other options and shit. You feel me? Cause once you start to like a female more than she likes you, this shit is over with. You feel me? She not about to be paying you no mind. She gonna be ignoring your texts. She gonna be doing that. You be the one to leave them on red. You be the one to stop replying. Let them think like, damn, this nigga really busy like that. He stopped texting me back. They gonna look in their phone. They gonna see 10 different niggas texting them, and you the only one that ain't reply back. And they gonna ask themselves, why the fuck this nigga ain't text me back when every nigga texts them back all the time? Feel me? You gotta be different. Feel me? Let them know you busy. You ain't gotta tell them that, but they could already assume because they know you always not hitting them up. You always focused on what you're doing. Next time they see you or when they look on the gram and they looking like, damn, he really getting to it. Feel me? That's what they want to see. Women like men that's chasing their dreams, men that's chasing their goals, men that's really grinding and hard working. They don't want to see a nigga that's just lazy or want to be up under them or want to always be in their face. You feel me? They want to have to beg for your time and your attention. Feel me? But at the end of the day, you still got to just keep shit played all the time. Don't get too emotionally invested in the relationships. That's what a lot of niggas be doing. You got to understand, sometimes it's not your girl. It's just your turn. You feel me? You don't know who or where she be or who she dealing with when she not around you. You feel me? So at the end of the day, if you meeting somebody and y'all get closer, you still don't know all her whereabouts at the end of the day. You never will. So what you got to do, you got to have a mindset where you're enjoying yourself, but you're not going to let yourself get too emotionally invested. So even if things don't work out or she does some slime bullshit, that shit don't affect you. You feel me? A lot of niggas get emotionally invested in shit. So when somebody do something they don't like, that shit'll rub them the wrong way. That's when you be seeing all these niggas be putting their hands on their women or worse, you feel me? They trying to jump off the deep end just because, oh, shorty cheated on them. You feel me? If you wasn't that emotionally invested, that shit wouldn't have meant nothing to you. You would have been like, all right, I probably spent some bread. I probably chilled with her. We had fun. But she showed me who she was. That's a blessing, bro. Because imagine you would have had kids and got married or been with this woman for years and then you finally figure out who she is. Feel me? So you should be thankful if something like that happens in the early stages. You feel me? Let people be who they are. You can't change a hoe to a housewife. Feel me? A lot of niggas meet a lot of these promiscuous women and they be thinking, oh, you could change or you could lock her down or, oh, all the stuff she's doing, she only gonna do with me. You see the way she act when you first met her, but you wanna ignore the signs. You wanna think you special, nigga. You not special. You're not the only nigga that's attractive in the world. You're not the only nigga with money. You're not the only nigga that got a car that got his own crib. Feel me? So when you meet these women, think of it and just think from a perspective of, I'm just trying to enjoy my time. You feel me? If things become more, but don't be on no shit where you too emotionally invested because that's what's going to have you looking crazy out here. And when women see that a man more emotionally invested than they are, they going to take that nigga for a ride. Feel me? They going to take him for his bread. They going to do a whole lot of shit because they going to see that as a sign of weakness. You feel me? She be like, I got one. You feel me? I got one. And she just going to do what she want to do. Feel me? She going to fuck niggas. And you going to be texting niggas' phone like, yo, you fucking my girl? You going to be one of them niggas because you so emotionally invested into it. You got to take your emotions out of the equation. That's why a lot of niggas, you see men, from when you was a child, you see men be like, why he so stoic, why he not so like emotionally invested in, why he just so chill and laid back, because he already know how things go, feel me? So you're not gonna allow anybody or anything to upset how he move or how he act, because he know how a lot of these women are, especially in this day and age, you feel me? Scroll down your Instagram, all the same women that niggas be heart eyes and liking their pictures, look at their pictures. It look like sex for sale. That shit look like bed page. It look like back page. It look like one of those. You feel me? Always, I don't got nothing wrong with a woman showing off her curves and doing all that stuff, but it just, you just gotta think about it. Back in the days, we was looking for people to marry. Now it's just like who look the most obvious, like who more showing the most. You feel me? And granted, niggas might want to fuck that, but niggas not gonna want to wife that. You feel me? Niggas want a woman with a little bit of class. You feel me? Niggas don't want to have a woman that everybody done seen everything she got to offer on Instagram. That's all niggas gotta do. Look at her Instagram, see her pussy print, see her ass out, see her titties out, all that other shit. And niggas just like, oh yeah, that's so and so good. It's a certain level of exclusivity men want to have when they look at their woman. You don't want your homies or anybody to just look on the phone and be like, oh yeah, I seen his shorty ass, I seen his shorty titties, I seen all her whole thing, because she's so out there, you feel me? And granted, women got the right to their own body, so you could do whatever you please. But I'm just speaking from a perspective of what niggas be looking at and how certain niggas be thinking like, yeah, I would never wife that. Feel me? I would never, feel me? So if you going into certain relationships, you just gotta understand. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Feel me? You gotta keep that shit play at all times. I don't give a fuck how you feel, bro. It's cool. It's alright. Feel me? Don't even get emotionally invested into that shit. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy your turn. Enjoy the ride. Feel me? And that's how this shit is just gonna work out until you see something that's better, or you see something that works out because y'all went through the test of time and you could tell this person is really there for you. Even then, just keep that shit played. Don't be too emotionally invested, you heard? And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You know what it is.